The name of the game was simple, kids. You win, you're the number 1 seed in the West. You lose, you're the number 2 seed in the West. And in the third and final game of the round robin, the Vegas Golden Knights grabbed a 4-3 overtime win against the Colorado Avalanche. And in a game that kind of started off as a penalty parade for the Vegas Golden Knights, yet having a power play opportunity themselves, I wasn't all that confident. I wasn't. Yet, when the Vegas Golden Knights were on a 5-on-3 late in the first period, and they didn't allow a goal, I thought, okay, that could have been a very fucking different situation because you know the offensive capabilities of the Colorado Avalanche. Yet Lehner comes up big, penalty killing unit comes up big, and killing off that 5-on-3 was massive. And when you start the second period and see Nathan MacKinnon kind of cursing up a storm to the referees, he gets sent into the fucking penalty box. And you just think, oh, okay. he curses at the ref, and now he's just got to take one for the fucking team in the penalty box. Oh, okay, all right. And thankfully, for Vegas, they're able to capitalize very early in that second period off of the power play. And it's Jonathan Marchessault in the second period, 1 minute and 34 seconds in, getting the power play goal. From Carlson, Theodore shot, Marshy just deflects it right in, past Grubauer, and the Vegas Golden Knights are up 1-0. Unfortunately, for the Vegas Golden Knights, they decide to go on another fucking penalty killing. And on this penalty kill, it's Nathan MacKinnon, who has something to say and gets the goal, the equalizing goal in the second period. 6 minutes and 46 seconds in on the power play goal. And, dude, this goal was great. Nathan MacKinnon just showing off the skills. Spinorama. Just past everybody, wide open net in front of Lehner. And, oof. You felt it as a Knights fan. You think, maybe it could go wrong. Maybe. And, yeah, that wasn't helped because Vegas goes on another fucking penalty kill during the second period. And despite the fact that they kill it off, it doesn't really give you a lot of confidence when they continuously think, getting on the penalty kill is great. It's not. It's not. You know what's good, though? Scoring goals. And that's what Vegas did in that second period. What I thought was a Ryan Reeves goal turned out to be a Nicolas Roy goal. But in the second period, 12 minutes and 55 seconds. And a huge fucking scrambling going around Grubauer. And the puck actually hits off the post, and from what I saw, it looked like Reeves actually tucked the puck in. But credit goes to Roy on that goal, and the Vegas Golden Knights are up 2-1. And almost immediately, it's the Colorado Avalanche getting the equalizer back in the form of a Donskoy goal. And this goal, in the second period, 14 minutes and 51 seconds in, I thought Roy, Whitecloud, and Holden just kind of looked razzle-frazzled and bullied. And Lehner just no real chance to protect the puck there. And Colorado was able to equalize very late in that second period. And despite the fact that the Vegas Golden Knights had another power play opportunity in the second period, nothing really came of it. And now you move on to the third period. Now you're thinking, okay, you got to grab a win. You got to fucking buckle down in this period. And again, when you go on more penalty kills, it's just it doesn't really instill confidence in the whole idea of, buckling down, finishing the game. But Vegas is able to kill off that penalty. And then when Jonathan Marchessault goes on a potential breakaway and is tripped, Vegas is given a penalty shot. And Jonathan Marchessault, third period, 3 minutes and 2 seconds in, plays this penalty shot like how fucking soccer players would walk up to the penalty. And it reminds me of a player named Neymar who does a really slow build up to the penalty and takes the fucking shot. And this was kind of the same deal with Marchessault, where he's just skating super nonchalantly, and then the last, maybe 5 feet of skating, he just fucking turns on the accelerator and just blasts the puck right past Grubauer. And Vegas Golden Knights go up 3-2. And you're thinking, okay, cool. Maybe Marshy gets an empty netter hat trick. We're going to have a great fucking time. Yet, no, that wasn't the case. Nosek and Calvert kind of gets into a grapple match, and by optics, Reeves gets involved after. And it wasn't Reeves' fault. It was actually just Calvert and Nosek just kind of going on their shit. And that becomes a 4-on-4 play where neither team is able to score. And Vegas follows that up with a power play opportunity because McKinnon just... Yeah, I don't know what the fuck the deal with McKinnon was. I mean, he did score a goal, but in 2 penalties, just maybe not all there as of right now. Should be there by round 1, right? Right? And that's the kind of sentiment you feel with these power play opportunities for the Vegas Golden Knights. Can you fucking do something about it? Nope, not in this game. And you're hoping that they can fucking do something by the start of round 1. Yet, these are... selfish sentiments, I would imagine. Yet, selfish sentiments, are in my eyes, just based on all the things you see and observe and criticize and hope that your team can fix their shit to the ultimate prize. And yeah, the end of this third period became kind of sloppy for the Vegas Golden Knights, where Colorado pulls their goaltender with about 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the third period. And with the minute and 2 seconds left, Colorado equalizes off of a goal from Comfer. And it's Kadri's shot going off the post, then Stone's stick kind of ricocheting the puck inside the net. And that could be, equated to bad luck, but I just thought, just sloppy effort to, clear out the puck from your zone, and not great if you just wanted to close out the game. Now you're heading into overtime where shit could go different, right? The momentum could shift into Colorado's favor. And honestly, a good chunk of that overtime, I felt like Colorado did have the advantage. They did have the momentum, yet it's Vegas who scored. Alex Tuck, overtime with, 15 seconds left? 15 seconds left in the overtime. And so Vegas grabs a not so convincing win, but a win regardless, and becomes the number 1 seed in the West. Crazy, right? Well, not really. And this is where we kind of take a look at the goaltenders, where Philip Grubauer had 23 saves on 26 shots and 885 save percentage. Nothing terrible, but a couple of those goals, maybe he would have wanted his hand on that. Yet, this is still a good team. I mean, Colorado can have iffy, times in the goaltending position, yet their offense showed up. They did pretty great. Now, because Colorado is going to be matched up against the Arizona Coyotes, they know they got to buckle themselves up. They know that, Kemper on the other side as a goaltender could be a very dangerous, opponent, and that the offensive capabilities of Arizona's there. And so for Colorado, they've got to look at this game and think, okay, we leaked too many goals. McKinnon's just got to chill out on the penalty, and hopefully they're good. And for the Vegas Golden Knights, I mean, grabbing the win means they're the number 1 seed. And in my mind, yeah, it comes in the back of Robin Lehner's really good outing. 31 saves on 34 shots, a .912 save percentage. His defense could have helped him out a little bit there, but Lehner had a really good game in my mind. And you would think he gets to start against the Chicago Blackhawks, who the Vegas Golden Knights now have to face in the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. And here's the thing that I have to say about that series. I think Chicago is going to surprise a lot of people. They can probably win 2-3 games. against Vegas Golden Knights. Do I think ultimately Vegas wins? Yes. Yet, Chicago has Jonathan Taves. They got Patrick Kane. They got Kubalik, DeBrincat, Doc, and Crawford's no pushover. So I really think Chicago is going to cause a lot of problems for the Vegas Golden Knights. But yeah, Robin Lehner coming from Chicago, maybe he has a bit of fire in him to prove himself, a good goaltender for any team watching. And hopefully that offense for Vegas doesn't peter out. Scoring I want to say 12 goals in 3 round robin games in the third period. So maybe that could translate into some clutchness down these games, but round robin's over, kids. We are now going to be headed into the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs, and I'm excited. I'm excited because now the Vegas Golden Knights, it's you either keep winning or you head home. And I don't want the Vegas Golden Knights to go home early. I want them to fucking do well. And that series against Chicago is going to be awesome. I can't wait for that one. It's really going to be the Vegas Lights versus Chelsea Dagger. And I hope I don't have to hear Chelsea Dagger's fucking goal song shit while we're watching the series as much. So hopefully Vegas can do really well starting the round of 16. And yeah, if you're wondering why I'm so fucking low energy right now, very tired, feeling really under the weather today, but feels good when Vegas grabs a win. So there's that, boys and girls. Follow me at the Sky Lounge on all the links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe for more daily contents. Go Knights, go. Now fuck off.